Well, it's snowing out, and I think it's time for the first ever annual BTM 86 Christmas special. Christmas has to be absolutely one of my favorite times of the year. Time of family, relaxation, gifts, and companies trying to exploit Christmas to sell you things. Computer companies are no exception. What's a better way to try to sell a computer than to write a demo that can show off what it's capable of and to convince buyers to buy your computer instead of the competitor's computer? Today's video, we're looking at a couple different Christmas demos from the 1980s. These are probably two of the most sort of iconic and popular ones, and in today's video I'd like to take a look at them. So this first one is by Commodore, and it's from 1982. Notice how it says, for maximum effect, it is recommended that the audio output be connected to a high quality sound system. And the first thing it asks us if it wants us to loop the demo, or if it wants to just to go through once and stop. We're just gonna... And it takes a second to load. And then we can press any key. This is, I hate when they do this. I cannot decide what key to press. It's just such an important decision. But anyway, I think I'll press that one. Oh, come on. It said any key. Anyway, I guess this gives me an opportunity to show you the rather intricate basic loader that this demo has. Okay, starting over again, but not pressing run stop. Let's press something else here, and the demo starts up. We've got some nice Sid music and some nice Christmassy scenes. Music's definitely not the most impressive Sid music I've ever heard, but you've got to consider that this is actually from 1982, which is the same year that the Commodore 64 came out. So this was made not long after it came out. As well as the graphics are actually not bitmap graphics. They're actually entirely made of text characters if you look up close. So that's kind of cool. And there's also a few sprites here and there. Many people cite this as being the first ever demo ever made, and what I mean by demo is a piece of software designed to show off a computer's capabilities. And I think they really did a good job with this. It's definitely not nearly as impressive as some of the later demos made for the Commodore 64, but when you consider this is from the very early days of the C64, it's actually pretty impressive. Putting myself in the shoes of somebody from back then, in 1982, this would have been pretty cool to see coming from a computer. My favorite scene here definitely has to be the candle scene. I think it just looks cool, and I think the flame animation is really cool. It's made entirely of text characters except for the flame on top, and that's just cycling through different sprites to make this really cool and really kind of smooth looking animation. I don't know, it just kind of impresses me how smooth it is. The stained glass one here is pretty neat too. It's just really colorful and kind of detailed. Definitely some cool Petsky art going on. In some ways the Petsky art makes it more impressive than bitmapped art, because not in a technical way, but definitely in sort of an artistic way. It can be quite challenging to create art just using text characters. Lots of attention to detail. You tell the developers put quite a bit of work into making this. At the end it's got this little thing here. The Commodore 64, 64K memory, 16 colors, high-res graphics, sprite animations, sound synthesis, and there's a CPM option. It's interesting how they sort of still felt that was an important thing, even though the CPM cartridge was basically a failure. The perfect holiday gift. Only $595, which would be just a little over $1,500 in 2021. I should also mention that this would have been like played in stores to sell the Commodore 64. So anyway, that's the Commodore Christmas demo. Definitely pretty cool, pretty iconic. This next demo from the 1980s, this one's from a bit later, it's from 1986. You've probably heard of it. It's the Sierra Online Christmas demo, also known as a Computer Christmas. This one's actually not showing off any sort of computer hardware, although it can be used for that. It's actually designed to show off Sierra's new AGI game engine for their adventure games. It sort of advertises them. Interesting enough, the executable to run it is called AGI. Merry Christmas from Sierra Online Incorporated, a computer Christmas. Sierra is pleased to present this living Christmas card. It is intended to help you demonstrate the color and sound capabilities possible with today's personal computers while promoting the Christmas spirit within your store. As an added bonus, you may customize this program each time you run it with a message of your own. This allows you to advertise your sale items or to wish your customers a Merry Christmas in your words. Press return. And good on you for telling me which key to press, because that just saves me that agonizing decision. Next we get to the part where we can enter that message, be up to 38 characters. Press enter, and the demo starts. It starts with this little Merry Christmas from Sierra, and then a scrolling marquee of our message. So right now, in case you're wondering, I have it running in the Tandy graphics and sound, the Tandy 16 color graphics and the 3-voice sound. It also does support CGA, CGA Composite, and EGA, as well as PC speaker sound. Rock on, PC speaker! Woo! This demo has several different scenes, including this cute deer scene. There's even a couple of biblical scenes, which is interesting. Once it is cycled through all the scenes, it'll stop to sort of advertise one of Sierra Online's games. In this case, Space Quest. It also has like King's Quest 3, and I believe there's a few others. And it'll just sort of stop and show you some gameplay from that game to try to sell it to you. Once the little advertisement from the game finishes, the whole demo will start over again from the beginning. This was not the only Sierra Online Christmas demo or digital greeting card they made. They made several others in the years that followed, like this one from 1992, which has VGA graphics and MIDI sound. So that's just about it for those two Christmas demos. This definitely won't be the last video I make about Christmas demos, since there's a lot I didn't cover. I really enjoyed these Christmas demos because I like Christmas and I kind of think demos are cool. But yeah, I'll definitely be covering more in the future. I just thought I'd cover these two because I felt like it. And yeah, this will probably be the last video for 2021. It has been a really big year for me when it comes to YouTube content creation. I can't believe I'm like at over 400 subscribers. I thought I'd maybe just barely hit 100 by the end of this year, but well, I'm at 400 and I want to thank you all for getting me there. And yeah, I can't wait to see what 2022 brings. So anyway, thank you so much for watching and have a very Merry Christmas. Oh, and Happy New Year too.